Dear friends, throughout this Muslim Manthan series, we have been moving forward by connecting one link to the next. We have seen that the decline of a people does not happen in a single day. It is a gradual process. When human beings forget the true purpose of their lives, their inner balance begins to weaken. Slowly, their habits begin to change. Their sabr, patience, and self-restraint becomes weaker. Their desires and greed begin making their decisions, and eventually, this is reflected in their akhlaq, morality, their character and behavior. Last episode, we discussed that poor akhlaq is not the real disease. It is only a sign that something has already broken inside a person. But today we arrive at the most important question. If inner restlessness is the root of so many problems, then what is the root cause of that restlessness? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the one and only, whose mercy has no limits, no measure, and never comes to an end. My dear friends, the greatest need of a human being is not merely food, not clothing alone, or a shelter. Our greatest need is this: to know who we are, who created us, and where we are ultimately headed. Until these three fundamental questions are answered, a person may appear successful on the outside front, but somewhere deep inside, an emptiness always remains. Just think about it. Imagine someone arriving in a large city without knowing where they need to go. What would happen? They would keep walking and walking. They would keep changing roads one after the other. They would keep changing even their conveyance or vehicles. They might even travel a great distance. But would they ever reach their destination? The answer is absolutely no, and not. Because the speed does not guarantee arrival. Only the right direction leads to the destination. The same is true of our lives. Today, people are busier than ever before, more educated perhaps than ever before, earning much more than previous generations, living with much more comforts than even before. What is available to a common man was not available to the kings and emperors. But are people more at peace than before? If we answer honestly, probably not. Because the world has given us many ways to make a living. But it has not given us, rather it has failed to give us the purpose for life and the purpose for living. And when that purpose becomes unclear, people begin chasing anything that gives them temporary peace or happiness. But after a short while, the same emptiness returns back. The Quran, the Holy Book of Islam, explains the reason for this in very simple and clear words. They forgot Allah. So He made them forget themselves. This verse carries a very profound message. And when a person forgets their Lord, they do not simply drift away from worship, they slowly begin to lose themselves as well. They no longer understand their true worth, and they lose sight of their real purpose. They no longer know what is truly worthy of dedicating their life to. This is where the emptiness begins. Then that emptiness is filled by what? Chasing wealth, fame, power, approval of other people, or anything that offers a few moments of distraction. But the heart is never satisfied. Because what the heart is truly searching for cannot be bought in any marketplace of this world. It can only be found by reconnecting with the one who created. Because there is an eternal bond between the Creator and the creation. That is why Islam repeatedly invites us to look towards our Creator before looking towards the world. Because when a person comes to know their Lord, they also begin to discover themselves. They begin to understand the purpose of their existence. They begin to understand what is truly worth pursuing and what should be left behind. This understanding changes the way they make decisions. It strengthens their sabr, their patience. It refines their fundamentals of morality, akhlaq. And it fills their heart with the peace they have been searching for all their lives, yet through their lives, yet throughout their lives. So if we truly want to change our society, if you want to build a better future for the next generation, if you want to regain the peace within ourselves, then the journey cannot begin by simply changing our behavior. It must begin by rebuilding our relationship with our Lord, the Creator. And mind you, my Creator and your Creator, it is the same Creator. Don't divide the Creator. Don't divide the creation. Because when the awareness of Allah, the Creator, settles into a person's heart, according to your own denominations and explanations, they continue to do what is right, even when no one else is watching you. They are no longer driven by the fear of people. They are guided by their love for Allah and by the awareness that one day they will be answerable and accountable to Him. That awareness transforms a person from within. But now, another very important question arises. If remembering Allah alone is the foundation of true inner peace, if it is through Him that we discover our true identity and purpose, then how do we develop this awareness in our hearts? Is it simply an emotion? Or is it something that can be consciously developed and strengthened in our daily lives? It's a very fundamental question to be asked. Therefore, in our next week's episode, inshallah, God willing, we will explore exactly this question: how to develop God consciousness, how to strengthen our relationship with Allah, the Creator of this universe, the sole Creator, and how that awareness has the power to transform every single aspect of our life and lives. Friends, thank you very much. وآخر دعوانا And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And our final prayer is, all praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you all.